that technology. Dell will be telling you about it as well. I want to talk today about social media, though. I've got a little handout here. It's the hierarchy of needs revisited. I don't know if any of you have seen this. You know, act like you don't check your Facebook or your email every other couple minutes these days with smartphones. Number one on the 1 out of 7 tips, the internet, as far as social media and just the internet in general, is only a teenager. I'm going to put the date of the internet starting at around 1996. That's when America Online spammed our actual mailboxes with CDs and said get online, and had that big lightning bolt with the dial-up connection. So it's very young. It hasn't really, grown up yet. So there's a lot of opportunities in any social media space, and particularly, well, I love YouTube. Some people ask me all the time with social media, what's the ROI on doing things in social media? How am I going to make money? My response to that would be, what's the lifetime value of a customer? If you take how much money am I going to make off this customer this year, and then take that times 10 or times 20, that's the lifetime value of social media. That's where you're going to make your money. You build a relationship with those people, and you build relationships online quickly, very quickly with social media. Number 3, everything you do online is cumulative. It does you good. A lot of people are like, well, I'll just get a billboard, or I'll get a radio ad, or I'll run this print ad. Well, that stuff goes up once and then doesn't stick. When you do things online, it sticks. It stays up there. I've got blog posts that are doing me good that I wrote 4 years ago with Green Thumb. It all stays up there. You never know when you're going to strike a nerve with someone either with something you do online. A good nerve, something that you wrote. Like for example, I wrote a post about how I lived over in Germany, and I had someone in the Green Thumb days read that. Well, it turns out she lived over in Germany too, and we had a nice dialogue about German beer and art and what have you. So you just you never know where you're going to push that hot button for someone. So I think that's really valuable. I think people miss. Number 4, pick an outlet and dominate it. Whitney Pano, you guys know that realtor in town here? She gets half of her leads from Facebook. She's in real estate, and the real estate market stinks right now. I mean, she's doing very well with it. So she picks Facebook. Adam Martin, a buddy of mine, he's a designer. He uses Twitter all day long. Me, I use YouTube. I've got 3,600 YouTube subscribers, 1.2 million views. I make between $50 and $100 a day with my YouTube channel. It's all about aquarium plants. I'm a huge nerd. I've got like 1,000 gallons of fish tanks. It has nothing to do with anything you're probably interested in. If you do want to see something about fish tanks, let me know. It's what I'm into. I'm passionate about it. I've had fish tanks since I was like 14 years old. My wife thinks I'm completely insane. I set them up when she's not home, and it's just it's an ongoing battle. But if you're going to do something with social media, do it over 100 times. If you're not willing to commit to it, pick up your ball and go home. I have almost 600 YouTube videos. My goal is to hit 1,000. Okay? Commit to it. Consistency is the name of the game. I do what's called Species Sunday every Sunday, where I talk about a particular aquarium plant. And people beg me for it. Dude, when's Species Sunday happening? And I got 2 young kids at home, and they're like demanding that I put this video out. So you gotta be consistent. They ask for it. 2 for Tuesdays every now and then. It's Fishy Fridays. It's fun. I'm a huge dork with it. Give value in everything you do. Give it all away. Seth Godin talks about this. Give value, just give every secret you know, every tip. Sorry. Give it all away. I tell all the tips, tricks, this, that, or the other, and people love it. And everyone's like, well, how am I going to get business if I tell everything away? Well, then you become the subject matter expert. Then they know, like, this dude's got 538 videos. He kind of knows what he's talking about. So when it comes time for them to have a transaction with you, they see your body of work, and they see, you do know what you're talking about, so you don't have to do all that selling right away. I have people that send me $50 for a Dustin's Killer Planted Tank combo. They just send me $50 and say, dude, give me what you got. Like, they don't care. It's great. Number 7, you won't win instantly. You will not get business right away if you do 3 tweets or you put 4 Facebook posts out. It doesn't happen. So many people and this pisses me off too. People think the word social media, they think of media and they think of like Yell and spam and like radio and TV and media as it typically is. Social media, you have to engage, you have to have a relationship with people. You know how many people like ask me what type of plants to do this or what type of dirt I use like all day long? I'm just constantly answering emails from 14-year-old boys who want fish tanks like me. But you have to be in there and you have to work at it. And the part that's really, 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 really exciting for me is with social media, like it sucks at first. Like you're just going and going and you're doing all this work and you're like I've got all these posts or whatever and nothing's happening and you can't really see the forest through the trees because you're going for it. But then all of a sudden it starts to like trickle, like and it kind of snowballs. And it's really exciting for me. I mean, I shipped some t-shirts to a guy in Israel, another guy in London. I have people in Trinidad asking me if I can mail them aquarium plants. And I'm like, dude, it'll cost me $50 to get them there, like let alone, you know, sell them to you. But when it starts rolling, it rolls and it just gets huge, and it's just a great opportunity if you can think about it, not in like, how am I gonna make money tomorrow or next month or this year, but if you think about it in a long-term scale of kind of how it's gonna do for you down the road. It's a very exciting time. It's a very exciting space on all these different avenues. So really think about it as kind of a cumulative effect. And yeah, have fun with it too, by the way. I love making the videos. Have fun. I mean, you know, Whitney Panel does Whitney Wednesdays or Where's Whitney Wednesdays and stuff like that. You know, just mess around, be real, have fun. That's really all I got. Thanks.